Alright guys, this is gonna be another League of Legends cast. A lot of you guys have been requesting that I play more AP Shaco, and so here's gonna be an AP Shaco game. On my team, I've got all for Tits playing Scion, 989 Josh playing Annie, Fear on I believe Tryndamere, Shaco or me on or Time is the Saint or me playing Shaco, Polari on Poppy. On the other team we've got Zetric playing Tryndamere, Trackstar playing Myoki, Dorabmon playing Misfortune, Dilhu playing Annie, and B-Dog13 playing Master Yi. So right off the bat, I'm not really 100% sure about our team comp. Scion says he is not going to tank, he's going to go AP, which means we basically have no one tanky and no one's even off tanky on our team. Poppy can be built off tanky, but I don't think this Poppy does. Whereas on the other team, we've got Annie with AP carry, Master Yi with our assassin backdoor roll, MF with our AD carry, Myoki with our with the tank roll, and Tryndamere with the DPS roll. So team comp, they are obviously going to kick our butts. If you just look at the team comps and look into that. They definitely have a much better team comp than we do. We don't even have an ranged AD carry. And so I'm going to do what I do every game, which is Ghost to the beginning. Because I never need Ghost in the first, it's only I got 3 minute cooldown, but I've never needed it in the first 3 minutes of the game. Because minions are only going to spawn at around the 154 mark is when they get to lane, around then. So basically that's only 2 minutes. If you need it in the first, 2 minutes of lane, then that's weird because you're already going to have control of the bushes. So if you need it in the first 2 minutes of lane, ugh. Also, I picked the wrong lane. I really wish I was top lane. There's going to be a Master Yi and an Annie top, which would be awesome. And I would be all for it, but apparently, yeah, Myoki's here, so I'm just going to switch bushes. And I don't know what runes he has. I will check what runes Myoki has in a little bit. But I don't want to get my boxes spotted. Sadly, they will be because stupid people are stupid. And yeah, this is not a good lane for me because he's going to use his potato bombs, as I like to call them, or sapling bombs, whatever you want to call them, and just constantly do that. So, it's kind of annoying, to be honest. On the other hand, we've got Bellaria mid. Probably not good. It's going to be an MF versus a Poppy in mid, which is going to be, yeah, just not good for Poppy. But, he comes out alright. So at this point, obviously, just want to try and get them into the boxes. They do know all of them are there because of that stupid sapling bomb, so it's going to be a harder chance than than was likely. But he did waste a lot of mana on those sapling bombs. He's now at around half mana already. And I'm just going to throw him down when I can. Obviously, they're going to hit the minion because it was a random target. I'm not really sure how the targeting works on these because honestly, Myoki was closer, but it targeted that minion. So, it's kind of strange. I don't really know how it works. And I'm just going to wait till level 2 because then I can really start harassing. Before level 2, harassment from Shaco is pretty non-existent. And you can see I'm spamming a lot of boxes. And then halfway through the laning phase, I'm going to realize, I don't really need boxes because it's just unnecessary. They never fall for the box trick, which is sad because I do like destroying people with some boxes. He is going to face check it and then take some damage. But at the Shiv scales really well. By that I mean by level 5 your Shiv will start actually hitting hard. But before then it doesn't do anything. And it does AD and AP damage, and Myoki is a tank, so he does look like he has some armor runes, which is annoying. So instead, I'm just going to harass Tryndamere. The one thing you guys can note, though, is I don't really CS with Shaco. That's basically for two reasons. One, I suit a better role harassing and letting, say, Tryndamere get all the CS. I would say he's better with it because I'm more likely to get kills later on. Um, and number two, it's not easy to see. It's pretty hard to CS with Shaco just because of how little damage he does because I'm not AD. And that'll continue throughout the whole game. But I am whittling down this Tryndamere for sure. Um, I don't have Ignite. I should have Ignite on my on Shaco, but you know that's a little bit of a mistake. So yeah, I'm at 2 minions, and I am gonna notice that I'm really low on money, and then I need to start CSing better because I should be able to back soonish for my cages pick and my usually tier 1 or tier 2 boots if I'm doing well. And so I need to really step up my CSing. Because I'm not going to get an early kill, and because these lanes are just, MFs are like full health, Annie and Yi, while they are pushing really hard, are at full health too. And yes. So we did pick up Tryndamere. Wow, right when I look away, we pick up Tryndamere. And with that, we should be able to push Maoki out of the lane. Probably not going to kill him, but can't push him out of the lane. And apparently top got a double kill, so that does not inspire confidence in me. I would have been much happier if I had gotten that double blood, or that first blood. I'm pretty sure it was pretty equal. I was harassing pretty good, but you know, that's the way the cookie crumbles. He is completely out of mana now, so he'll probably back unless he has like a secret clarity in there. I don't think he does though. And at this point, I should stop putting boxes down. See, Trynd face checked. Oh god, if only I had boxes. And our Tryndamere actually scares away their Trynd, which is a bummer because if he'd hit that box, it would have been, let's see, 42 damage times like 5 hits, 4 or 5 hits. It would have been like 200 damage, 160 damage. Oh well, so I'm going back to stacking boxes, seeing if I can bait. But literally, this Maoki bomb is like the worst. I mean, because they still explode on my boxes. So just the Maoki bomb is literally the worst. Or the Maoki. Tree dude. I know it's Maokai. Maokai is literally the worst person to lane with as Shaco. I would rather lane with like a Taric and a Fiddlesticks, who has like 10 times more sustainability. But they're just like easier to lane against because they can't ruin my boxes every time. And there goes a lot of hits on Tryndamere. I don't know if he'll escape. I'm out of mana, so I can't actually help him that much with like a box or a shiv or anything to slow. I believe top did just pick up Master Yi. Or no, mid actually killed MF. So I'm assuming there was a turret dive or something because Poppy just killed MF in mid. So Poppy is laning really well against MF. I don't know why she's mid, but hats off to her for doing a good job mid. MF I don't believe is free either, so it's an impressive feat. And our Poppy picks up Master Yi. It looks like a bit of a tower dive. And my box is going to do a lot of damage to, or not a lot, but do some damage to Tryndamere. Sadly, however, I am out of mana, so I really can't even sustain harassing. I actually think I grabbed the wrong runes. I'm not 100% sure about that, but I feel like I don't have the right runes right now. I don't know. Or if I accidentally switched my AP runes. Either way, though, I will have my ult. And my mana my mana does seem to be restoring faster than usual, but usually I have better mana regen than this by level 6. Oh, also, someone who commented about mana regen and always running out. Um, I have mana regen per level, and I've never had issues with running out of mana late game. But if you still are having trouble, I don't know if you're spamming boxes a lot more than I do or something, you could get a Morello's after either Rabadons or after something else. Here I'm going to go try and pick up some damage on Tryndamere and go straight for that. He does Endless Rage, and sadly for him, he's going to get away. So I should have flashed right there and shivved. I didn't. That was a mistake on my part. Our Tryndamere, I don't know where his ult went. I think he ulted when he got stuck by Maoki. So I did not want to go down to that. And apparently our top lane is losing really bad. So it'll be up to me to carry. And I was kind of bummed that I didn't get that Tryndamere kill. I should have flashed in, shivved him, and then used Deceive to get out. But I don't know if I had the mana to do that. And, I mean, one thing is you don't want to kill yourself as Shaco. I mean, obviously, as any character, you don't want to die. But for me, because Tryndamere backed, I need to be in the lane to soak up XP and not get farm. Apparently, oh, I was looking at top lane, which is why you didn't see my health bar. So apparently, Riot is really, or I don't know how interested they are, but they did release a new Observer client for games. I think it only works in custom games. I can't actually save the files, so I believe it's only in custom games that I can do this, or that you can do this, is view replays. But yes, hopefully they take advantage of this and start making health a global, not a global thing, but not server side, so that I can actually view health. And there we go. We just lost mid turret at 11 minutes. So yeah, that's not good. Mid turret, honestly, this turret is one of the most important in the game, and I've heard some people say after they lose like a first mid turret at like 9 minutes, it's a tier 1 turret, it doesn't matter. But in my opinion, if you're just giving them essentially free gold because you lost a turret, I would say it does matter a lot. Especially this mid one, because I've had games where literally we've just held out this mid tower till 30 minutes or so, even after they push and they push, because it's so important. I mean, you're not going to win a game by pushing top and bot, usually, unless you like backdoor with TF or something. Usually you're not going to win the game that way. And I'm really close to being able to go back for the first time, get my cages picked for that extra gold, and my sorcerer's shoes for the extra damage. So yes. And in top lane, we do have an Annie and and another person who's trolling. So Tryndamere actually gonna tower dive us, is gonna pop Endless Rage. Our Tryndamere is gonna run like beast. And I threw my shift too early, and I feel so dumb. I can't believe I didn't pick up that kill. But I was out of mana, so I couldn't deceive follow him. And it looks like we're going to lose another turret because we don't really have a team. So right now I'm 0-0-1. I haven't gotten fed at all, which is kind of an issue. No early kills on Shaco can definitely put a damper on him. Poppy using her ultimate, going straight for Maoki, who's almost dead. And right there, kind of out of position. Might go down, but most likely will not. Poppy is out of mana. And yeah, she's going to get away. And we are down 2 turrets, almost 3. I believe this one got hit pretty hard by MF. So down 2 turrets. And yeah, I'm not fed at this point, but I will hopefully pick up some kills here. I do have my boots and my stuff, so I will be doing more damage, especially to MF. Stupid MF. I see she gets out a little further than usual, and Sion is going to pick up that kill. I actually didn't even get an assist for that. I'm going to throw my ult at the tower. This Trinit never learns, ever. And he drops the kill. Drops the bear for the kill. And he getting stunned in tower range is going to take a lot of damage. Shiv and a lot of damage goes down on Maoki. If only I had Ignite, I would go kill Maoki. But I don't. Or Annie, I could pretty much kill Annie too. Or blue buff. At this point, I'm just going to wait for the perfect engage. Obviously, Yi could do a lot of damage and possibly kill me. But we just need like one spell to go down on Annie. And then our Annie killed herself. I'm going to hop on that chance to pick up a kill there. A lot of tower diving going on. He's going to get taken down. And Poppy's going to come and pick up Yi. And so this was honestly a really good engage for us. I don't know if she's going to continue for MF, but I did hit. And that's going to take him down. The Trinamir is following Poppy. I do not know if Poppy will escape. She has been ignited. She doesn't have that much health left. I did not even realize this, so I'm still down here. But I could not catch up to him anyway. Trinamir way out of position, though. Just chasing a kill that obviously not going to get. And our Trinamir is going to intercept. And Poppy comes back in the fray. He does go Endless Rage. He can spin out of here, but I'm just going to follow him. Be one step ahead of him and slice him. So now we start pinging for towers, and definitely want to start getting some towers as we are pretty far behind. With blue buff, my ultimate's on like no cooldown. It's 70 seconds, but when you think about how good it is, it's actually a really short amount of time. And it will enable us to get a free tower, I believe. Unless Annie comes. Oh, Annie, what a jerk. She does drop Tivers and completely misses. Any good Annie should have a stun up 100% of the time when she's alone. So that was a big mistake on her part. And I don't know. I don't think I can afford the entirety of the Deathfire. I'm still like 500 away, but I will be able to pick up the Fiendish Codex. And that means I will not back. Generally, my second time back, I should pick up a whole DFG or Deathfire Grasp. We see a lot of damage going down on our Scion. He is being a little bit focused by them. Trinamir getting caught out of position by MF, and I will be joining the fray. We've got Poppy up top, so this is a really bad engage for us. Really, they should just back, and we should wait. I'm going to try and put some boxes down for vision. And we see Yi is there. Not sure why he's just tanking my box, but he's going to lose a lot of health. And Scion's going to go in, should put up a stun. Cannot quite get in range. I'm going to throw my ult in there. Do a little bit of scouting. We might lose bot to Yi. We all saw it, but I mean, you can't stop Yi from backdooring. So currently there's 3 top. They just definitely went for Poppy. Poppy has literally no health. Is going to try and get away. She does have the ult on Maoki, so Maoki is the only one who can damage her. The ultimate just running out now. MF completely catching up. I do not know if she will be able to get away. She is able to get away, and I'm going to ward her away from tower diving. Interesting, they're actually going to tower dive me. We should be able to pick up that kill, though. And Annie is there to ward me away from trying to tower dive again, or trying to go out. I'm going to ghost. And I try and use my ultimate as a little bit of an escape method. I am gonna run as fast as I can and possibly get out of here. I don't know where Annie is, and Annie's just gonna run right into me and kill me. So that was unfortunate. I should have flashed up here to do a little bit better of a juke. But you know, I ran, I tried. And that will not enable me to get a death fire. So I'm currently going 3-1-4. I'm doing okay. Probably not my best AP Shaco game, but that's alright. And Trinamir just tanking all the minions. I'm not really sure why. He's losing actually a lot of health. And probably going to go down to Annie and MF, who's sitting there. And Master Yi says that's cute because Sion and Annie just came out of nowhere and killed him. And he said, rape is never cute. I said that, which I thought was funny. So currently they are pushing mid tower. Shaco obviously not that good at holding towers. But Trinamir is going to take a lot of damage and going to just be bursted. AP Sion and Annie is going to be a deadly combo throughout the game. And as you see, look how many shots it takes me to kill one minion. That's kind of an issue. And yes, very soon I will be playing AP or AD Shaco. By the way, I did just finish my AD rune book not too long ago. So it's in the works. Currently my Shiv hits for about, not that much. I don't have a rabbit on yet, so it hits for about 300. But my Deathfire Grasp is going to start hitting pretty hard as well. And going to be able to take out tanky kind of characters like Annie, who has a Roa. I mean, basically AP carries with the Roa are the ones I'm going to aim for with my Deathfire Grasp. And you're going to see me CSing amazingly for the fact that I have 93 attack damage on minions who have 373 health. And at this point, you can pretty much just spam. My mana regen per level runes are pretty helpful. So you can just CS with your abilities, honestly. Apparently they're all coming down, or someone's coming down, because they just pinged mid by Dragon. As you can see, I don't really miss many minions. Obviously, I have a lot of practice with AP Shaco, and CSing is really important with any character. So I see they're not going to engage by the tower, so I don't really have to run up there. My Oki's not there, which gives me a green card that I don't have to be there. And Annie is going to go down to a little bit of turret action. I don't know if we just lost our Trinamir. It looks like a 2-for-1 that we just kind of lost there. Which is weird because my Oki wasn't there, so they had no tank. But, I use my Deathfire and I use everything on Annie. Takes about half her health. And honestly, AP Sion plus Shaco is pretty good. And I'm trying to bait them into the boxes. They do know they're there. Going for Trin. Trin does not have Endless Rage right now. Just going to follow him, harass him as much as I can. And he's going to go down. And trying to chase my Oki, but he is a tank. So I'm not going to pick that kill up. But I did get a lot of kills there. 2 for none. Tried to get my ult in there to do some damage, try and peel him off of my Oki. That's not really my strongest suit. Probably could have put a box right between them, but I don't know if it would have aggroed in time anyway. That's the problem. Like, they don't instantly fear, which I wish they would, but they don't. So we should be able to pick up a tower here depending on who is coming out of that teleport. It is MF. That's going to be a pain. Annie is here, and our Annie is taking a lot of damage. She does drop Tivers, and that MF is really low. I don't know if I can hit her. She does have lifesteal, so that's going to be another issue to deal with. If Sion can get one stun off. I'm going to try and throw my ult in there for some damage. And I actually misclicked. I hit a minion with my Shiv, which was my mistake. And apparently Trin's going to come after me and walk right into Poppy. Nothing. Something you don't really want to do. Trend might actually get away though. I should shoot, just flash over these bushes, but I see that my backup's over here, so. And I go behind MF and go for the kill there. Even if you're AP Shaco, I just realized your Q actually does do damage. And it just came out of cooldown, and we should go for this Maoki kill. I'm just going to chase him, do some melee in. And Scion with the stun is going to pick up that kill. And honestly, Scion, AP Scion plus AP Shaco is pretty good. I never realized that, but the burst from both of us and his stun is just really, really good. And I see this Shaco. I really want to go for him with like a tower dive or something. I'm sitting about 2.7 gold, 2.7 thousand gold. So I will be getting a Rabadon pretty soon. Gonna throw my ult in there, try and bait Tryndamere into doing something dumb, which he always seems to do. And he is gonna go for me and kill my ult, which kills him. Obviously did not want to do that, most likely. So I do pick up pretty much a free kill, just trying to throw your ult in the tower when they're low, and maybe they'll be dumb enough to kill it. And he says that's upsetting. So right now, I'll admit I have some, I am a little bit unnaturally fed. I mean, some of those kills probably could have gone to other people, but it is a normal game. So yeah, not that big a deal. As far as who gets the kills, and this Annie thinks she's taking red buff, but that's not I mean blue buff, but not gonna happen. Shaco needs. Oh shit, Poppy taking a ton of damage. They are just focusing the crap out of her. She was doing really well this game as far as carrying. I'm just gonna try and bait. Oh, they already dropped Tivers. I don't even know where I am right now. I am behind, taking a lot of damage from Tryndamere. Gonna ghost out of there. Trying to do something. I don't even know. I don't have enough runes yet. And I believe this might be my first death. Just kidding. I pick off one. I pick off two. It's a double kill. So yeah, I am actually running Flash this game because I didn't realize it. So with Flash, I was able to get a double kill, which is going to give me enough for my Rabadons. Hopefully Sion's going to pick up this kill. Sion does pick up this kill, so that was a 4 for 3, I believe. So we actually came out ahead despite the fact that it was basically a 4v5 we just fought with Poppy dying beforehand. And I'm not really sure how tanky Poppy is. This Poppy is really good, by the way. I would give her my props. She does have Magi's with 0 stacks, I think. Yeah, maybe not really good. She's good. I'll give her that. She's building AP Poppy, which hits ridiculously hard. And I use my Deathfire, and I just pretty much combo Annie for the kill. Able to do a lot of damage. And gonna do a lot of damage to him, too. I mean, at this point with the Rabadons, my E hits for about 600 damage, and my ult does around 700 damage. Sadly, I couldn't get in range of MF. Okay, so we see Tryndamere there, so I'm just gonna box this so he can't, you know, get at us. I never really do any successful box tricking. And by box tricking, I mean baiting them into my boxes, which, you know, is very fun, but sadly I can't. The thing is they never really go into their jungle. We never do like kind of a good split push. I mean, and with Maoki bombing literally every bush, it's just so hard to get a good gank, I guess. And Tryndamere and apparently every person ever came and joined on my boxes. So I do pick up a lot of damage on Yi. I could probably 2-hit him if I wanted. But honestly, their whole team's there, so I'm not going to go for that. Right here is when I should jump in. My Shiv is on cooldown. It does a lot of damage. If I had death fired before that, I probably would have picked up the kill. Not 100% sure. But one thing I've realized, guys, is is that I honestly think Lich Bane is not the item you want to build fourth. You can get so much more damage if you build like a and I still want to test this. I kind of want to build an IE after Rabadon's for a hybrid Shaco. I haven't tried that yet, but it could have interesting results. Otherwise, I would suggest building like a Void Staff or some cheap AP item. Void Staff, for what it is, gives a ton of magic pen, and it's just a really good item, and it's pretty incredibly cheap. So Tryndamere getting caught way out of position. Should be able to flash and roll out of there. They are chasing pretty heavily, and I don't believe I can 1v1 Trynd, but however, with Trynd chasing, not going to be able to stop me from killing everyone else. We've got MF, Annie, mid, and I believe Yi. I'm not sure who went down there. I guess it was a 2-for-2. Poppy went down, Trynd went down. Then on their team, Master Yi and Maoki went down. So, and Tryndamere is engaging on our the second Endless Rage runs out, he's going to go down. And then we see the chase. Here comes the chase. MF chasing Sion. He's got absolutely no health. She uses Ghost. I'm going to use Ghost. I could flash up there, but it would not make that big of a difference. Sion going to try and do whatever he can. He does slow him, and that's going to enable me to get the kill. So, honestly, good call by Sion turning around. Definitely enabled me to get the kill, and I'm going to start stacking my boxes in here, just in case, if I push top and they come, I can just retreat. So currently I am 15-1-7. Which by most standards is a good KDA. Sadly, they have a Maoki here, and I don't much like Maoki. I'm trying to grab Yi. I want Yi to check this bush. And he does, so he's gonna die. That's an easy kill. I mean, 3 boxes basically take half his health, and then my Shiv takes the other half. I didn't even use Deathfire Grasp, which I could have. And then maybe even gone for Maoki, or Maokai, or whatever you want to call him, Tree Dude. It would have been a good kill if I could have secured it, but not gonna be that risky. Annie and Tryndamere and MF were all Mia, so they could be right behind them. And right now it's at the 32-minute mark. I thought this game was lost for sure at the start. I wasn't really getting that many kills, and I wasn't laning super well. Basically didn't have any farm because I was relying on Tryndamere to be our AD carry, seeing as he is our only AD on the whole team. So I let him basically get all the farm. Annie is actually going to give me blue, bless her kindness, until the Sion comes up and tries to take it. I don't even know if he gets it. He doesn't. He looks like he was going to try, though, with that shield. Which, I don't know. If he'd gotten it, I wouldn't have been that mad. I'd rather have him have it over the Annie because he has helped me a lot getting kills. And he's doing pretty well as far as farmers, around 320. Poppy running. I'm not sure where she's going because their whole team is there. And is going to go down. I'm not really sure what her mission was. I was going to try and kill Annie, but then I realized that would be suicide. So I decided against it, and they see me. So honestly, Maoki is my least favorite person to ever play against this Shaco. He basically negates all boxes early game if he's in the same lane as you. And you see a lot of bursts going down on this dude. He's going to go down. Not going to pick up a kill. And MF is going to then be way out of position and be taken down as well. I did use my ult to possibly get some more melee damage down on him. My ult will disappear soon, so I wanted to force Yi away from the turret, keep him from recalling. And then Annie's there. Oof. At this point, I'm incredibly over-leveled. I'm 17 because I'm so fed from kills. that not an issue. And he is going to immediately back up after getting the tower, though, which is unfortunate because I wanted to kill her. So we'll be going to stock boxes in my usual place. This is basically the place I always go to stack boxes late game. Honestly, they usually roam around their jungle quite a bit. To get from top lane to mid lane, and so same with bot lane to mid lane. So stacking boxes here, and I would say right here is really good because you can gain vision of them if they're, because your boxes apparently are visible for the first second after they're up. And there goes all my boxes. Honestly, I'm not a fan of Maoki's annoying as snot. But I just do 804 damage. I am gonna flash and then double flash to get away from that. I did ghost as well because he could chase me possibly, and that will enable me to live. So yes, their whole team can't kill me. However, this does mean I will be out of the fight, but I should be able to pick up some more AP items. I will go for a relays actually, which is a great item. It does give me the slow and it gives a great amount of AP as well. We are able to pick up a Yi kill. Annie's able to pick up MF with a great Tibbers. Sion's going to run in there and do a lot of burst damage to their Annie. Our Annie coming in from the side, ready to finish off their Annie. However, everyone's health is looking low. It is Annie against 2 now. I'm trying to catch up as best I can. But the only thing I'll be able to do is shut down this Tryndamere. And yes. He did just give me blue buff. I think he just got from Annie, so yes. And I'm gonna push because I know Maoki's the only one up, and I can't solo him because he's, you know, really tanky. And apparently I'm really annoying. That's the only comment I get this game, is that I'm annoying, even though I'm going 17-1. I think I deserve better than annoying. I think I deserve godlike or something like that. So at this point, I was going to go push top, but Master Yi just showed his ugly face, and nobody likes Master Yi. And so I'm going to start stacking boxes on the usual places. Obviously, Maoki's literally checking every bush with that stupid sapling, so you know what? I'm not going to put him in bushes. I'm going to put him in a strange place, because if Yi comes from around here or around here, he's going to die. Sadly, he's smart, and he actually went all the way around, which is kind of strange, but, you know, it's okay. And apparently getting some lag spike. This should clear up, hopefully. There we go. Trying to continue to stack boxes. I would love if a team would initiate on them. It would make my day. And I would say, honestly, I have them scared. Just because if they're anywhere near like half health, I can burst them. So, I mean, obviously I don't want Trin to be too obvious here, but he is my friend, and I'm actually on Skype telling him to bait him into these boxes so that I can get the kill, or, you know, that kind of thing. So Annie caught way out of position. This is kind of what I wanted, but they're too far away to actually engage on my boxes. The ult from Maoki doing a lot of damage, but Tryndamere is going to come in and take them out. Still, a lot of damage went down on him from those boxes. And I'm going to see MF at Maoki, and I'm going to go for those kills. Should be targeting Maoki now. If he can get hit into the wall, we will be able to pick up the kill. The shiver on the wall will kill him. And Annie also looking incredibly low. I did not even notice this, but Sion will pick up the ace, so not that big a deal. And with that ace, we should win, because it is 8. I'm currently going 18-1 as AP Shaco, which is one of my best scores ever with AP Shaco. And I don't know, I would definitely attribute it to the fact that I got fed early. A really early Rabadon is just deadly. And then I went relays instead of Void Staff, which it helps with the slow. The Shiv will then slow. And it's just a really good item. Excuse me. And we should be able to pick up Nexus right here. They are going to spawn, but, you know, not going to be able to do much. And I do shift for the kill. Trend getting a little overzealous. Poppy's able to pick him up. And we might just have another ace here. A lot of damage going down on Maoki. I do have bombs up, and they are going to get me, maybe. I do have flash up. I didn't even notice it. I should have flashed there. So, yes, I made one mistake this game. I didn't flash. I'm not used to running flash, which is why I actually didn't pop it. So, yes, that was kind of my mistake. Because if I'd given myself enough time with a flash, I could have popped my Q again and then definitely made it out of there. So, you know, you miss some things, but, you know, I'm still 19-2. That's still pretty good. I mean, I did feel like quite the failure when I died there, but, you know, it's okay. So hopefully you guys are enjoying this game. I believe it's almost over. I believe they're about to actually surrender. They have no Nexus turrets. They have no inhib turrets in mid. And yeah, I really enjoyed this game. I actually haven't played Shaco in a really long time, and someone's like, hey, just play Shaco, just mess around. And so I did, and we ended up with like the worst team comp, 4 APs and an AD. Which, yeah, I know Poppy can build AD, but I believe she's AP. She has a Sheen and that kind of stuff, which is Triforce, but, you know. So, a good kill. My friend's getting a lot better at Tryndamere, as you can see. He really dominates some face, and I'm actually going to recall, I believe, so I can pick up my Void Staff. Or maybe that's not yet, not yet. But I'm on the precipice of getting a Void Staff. There we go, right there. Which gives me a lot of AP and Magic Pen. So I'm going to back and get that. I'm sitting at about 410 AP, which is a lot. We catch Annie in the bushes. Tryndamere is maybe going to be able to solo him. Yep, be able to just take down Annie. And that was essentially like another ace. As you can see, I still need help with blue because my auto attacks suck. I wish his auto attack scaled off AP for like a 0.2 ratio so that AP Shaco could be more viable. But there's the surrender. I hope you guys enjoy. It was a fun game, and I hope you enjoy watching it. It looks like a fun game from what I saw. So just, you know, spread it around if you can.